Not much for us to do, guys. Not much for us to do. We got a brain attack. Guys. Okay, we got a brain attack. Waiting. We got a brain attack. Not much for us to do, guys. We're gonna have to wait this out. Okay, let's see if this is a... Yeah, looks like this is organized crime family employee utilizing a bike with a book bag. That's the reason for the brain attack once I approached the window. Same strategy as before. The only difference is the individuals on the second floor were instructed to move out to avoid any suspicious activity of narcotics. And as you can see, business as usual. And that's the reason for the shock treatment to the brain from any electrical surge outage. Okay? This is electronic harassment that I'm being subjected to. 2003 year and present, 2026. Tuesday, April 14th, 1:20 p.m. We are focused 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. This is young teens, organized crime family, new employees recruiting new teenagers for trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. And once again, that's the reason for the brain attack once I approached the window. There we go. Serving customers away from camera view. And the only reason he returned back is because he's only allowed to carry a certain amount of product to avoid eye contact. We got him. We got him. And as you can see, the second floor, that's what they're working at. The construction work and carpenter work is a front, of course. They are working, but their main objective here and their main revenue source is trafficking of narcotics involving children and young teens recruitment. This is Thomas Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, the machine open for business. Once again, organized crime has panicked by instructing the second floor individuals to move out as a front. And this is the silent alarm that was used. And obviously, well, business as usual. Okay, we got them here. 1:22 p.m. Tuesday, April 14th, 2026. There we go. What we have here? Yes. Okay. So, this seems to be the game plan for today. We have brother and sister, 5139. Brother and sister, 5139. You can see the bright light harassment that can be intensified from any light source. Okay? You can see it clearly as a deterrent, as a distraction from any natural light source. Okay? Set on the victim's eye scope to attack the victim's psyche, of course, and will cause a little blindness, will cause accidents and death. Okay? Well documented on a social media platform. They're also utilizing truck lights and mirrors. Okay? All right. Brother and sister, 5139, same make and model. Instructed to park opposite direction from each other, 5139, with a gunshot right through the window of their basement. These individuals have no job. They are on the full day payroll, full-time payroll. Homeowner Martinez's son as well. No job, no school, wasting his youth away. Okay? And he's been instructed to as a show of alliance to park there as well. Other than that, okay, 5132. Instructed to park away from 5132, his resident. He will be serving customers at the golf course. Okay. Other than that, I guess that's it. Okay. So that's the reason for the discretion. Ex-wife is home. Okay. So obviously I cannot be by the window, but you can see I'm not covering up the windows. But the instructions that you just saw are being given from right here. 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. This is where the instructions are being given. And the strategizing taking place behind the dog barking on command signal that we have well documented. It was used a couple times today earlier. And this is another trap house in the basement, okay? The underlocking key at all times for trafficking purposes, okay? That's another trap house in the basement. So, business as usual, guys. As you can see, a show of alliance, the strategizing that is taking place. What do these vehicles have in common? All four. You see, we have them all four lined up in perfect square, okay? Reason, well, bait, focus, follow, attention span. So each time these individuals are instructed to come out of their house, their resident, I follow them, okay? Each one of these individuals are catfish, okay? So I'm supposed to react to them to avoid focusing on 5130, 5132, 5135 next door, and 5139, the brother and sister with a gunshot to the front window of the basement, and of course the dollar store owner selling candy boxes with narcotics inside. Okay, so that's what we got. Murder plot continues. This is a murder plot over time, well documented on my social media. It is being used as a deterrent, but over time, over a decade, okay? This is over a decade of electronic harassment. 2003 year and present, 2026, Tuesday, backup alarm. Here we go. On cue. On cue. That's what I'm talking about. So, see that? We want to make sure everyone, good for him or her. We want to make sure everyone participates in the game of manipulation, and you can clearly see the intent behind this, okay? This is constant moving the vehicle back and forth. Now, these individuals have nowhere to go. They're just instructed to drive a certain way and turn on their backup alarm. I feel sorry for these people right here, okay? They just moved in with the red door. Oh, here we go. We have homeowner Martinez. There we go. She snuck up behind me and from that direction, as you can see. So she did sneak up behind me from that direction. And let's see where she's going. Nope. Oh, there she is right there. There we go. So this was a planned attack, and pay close attention. That's the reason for the backup alarm, and the individual even rolled down his window. So by rolling down his window, that created more of catfish. So by lowering down the window, that created a catfish. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. So we focused on the individual, and homeowner Martinez came up behind me and took a picture of me. Okay, so same strategy used with the U.S. Marshal. Okay, the U.S. Marshal on February 27th, 2026, taking a picture of me from behind the gate. And Thomas the Show Official is taking a picture of me from where that vehicle is standing at right there. Okay. All right. Homeowner Martinez, no job, no school. And that's what they were waiting for as well. Obviously, she doesn't live in that direction. And you saw her clearly instructed to go back in. 1:28 p.m. Tuesday, April 14th, 2026. Okay. That is Homeowner Martinez arriving from the opposite direction. Okay. And this is the reason for taking the picture is to create family. There's a dollar store owner sneaking in. The dollar store owner has been deployed as well. So pretty much everyone is participating in the game of manipulation. And you saw clearly, Homeowner Martinez was not paying attention to the knocking on the window. Obviously, she is talking with, getting instructions on command signal. There we go. Dollar store owner is also making deliveries as well. That's right. The dollar store owner is reloading the merchandise in his vehicle, making special trips for customers. And obviously, they did not want us to see that. Okay? Okay. So, once again, the game of manipulation. You saw the strategizing that took place behind the parking lot. These are small businesses involved in criminal activity. And the backup alarm and lowering down the window added to catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span. And then Homeowner Martinez, not from here. She approached me from this side right here. Okay, so this side right here. And obviously, her vehicle is nowhere here. Okay, her vehicle is not here. She was simply instructed to run through her friend's, Homeowner Martinez family friend, hallway. And then come around this way for the Daily Plan attacks, the game of manipulation, Daily Plan attacks, entrapment. Okay, so this is for entrapment purposes that I am harassing her. Okay, that's the reason why she does not answer when I knock on the window. But she was caught red-handed, and she was also walking on the grass. If you pay close attention, she was walking on our grass to make a fast getaway. Okay, so we have Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, nephew Anthony J. Loader, leaving with Homeowner Martinez, wife, and Homeowner Martinez himself from right next door. 5135 after party celebration. And obviously, this was a signed contract once, as far as the game of manipulation, Daily Plan attacks, entrapment. Okay, so that's what that's the reason for the paid incentives, and her family members are well taken care of with new vehicles. This individual is Homeowner Martinez's son, community gang stalking. There we go. Homeowner Martinez's son, no job, no school, wasting his youth away. Okay, and his job is to park the vehicle there as added catfish as well. Okay, so other than that, that's pretty much it. This is pretty much how victims are preconditioned at home to respond, and the consequences, of course, are very serious, very severe on the doctor's care. Okay, all right. Other than that, that's it. Remember, the reason for all of this is entrapment. And also catfish away from underage teenagers on bike now. And we have Thomas Cicero passing by, employees participating as well. This is not by accident. They are instructed to participate. Very silent. It doesn't look like no work is being done. They arrive early, and they start working a little bit to avoid any suspicious activity, but their true intention is serving customers away from camera view. For the most part, they are targeting young teenagers, okay? Because it is a state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient, entrapment. Okay? So the younger the victim, the bigger the payoff. And that's pretty much it. Okay? You can see that the windows are closed. See that? There's no work being done up there. If there was work, they would need oxygen. Okay? They would need oxygen. There's no work being done. There's no painting being done. The only work that's being done is that bike. You will see that bike. Each time I walk away from the window, that bike will be coming out. Okay? Each time it comes out with the book bag, serving customers away from camera view. Okay? This is Thomas Israel Mayor. All right? Disregard for public safety as far as child endangerment and underage minors. Remember, the silent alarm was triggered once these individuals on the second floor were instructed to move out. Okay? And then what proceeded after that? Well, Department of Public Health parking here for 2 days straight. Same parking. See, brother and sister, this is where Department of Public Health was parked at for 2 days upon notification that my ex-wife reacted and responded to the phones on the window, threatening to throw bleach and gasoline at my face. Okay, so Thomas Israel's officials, obviously, hearing devices from right next door, 5135. And you saw Homeowner Martinez on the phone getting instructions on command signal. Okay, so we were able to capture her on video, and that's the reason she was trying to avoid our surveillance, walking on the grass. Okay, so she was trying to get away, and we also caught her in the back. This is daily instructions being given by Thomas Israel officials working on a harassment case against me. And of course, if you guys want to make a difference, Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132. Main proprietor of 5132. The first floor remains vacant. Please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Post the date, January 8th, 2025. I applied for tax evasion with a tax preparer. All right. January 8th, 2025. First floor remains vacant. This is how confident they can, Thomas Israel can strategize to get rid of me. And obviously, the silent alarm has been triggered by instructing these individuals to move out immediately. We uploaded the video several times at 5130. This individual at 5132, look at the distance he is parked away from camera view. And obviously, he will be serving customers at an indoor and outdoor, all year round golf course, 5132. No job, no school. So that's what these individuals all have in common, that they have no job, no school, but they are on the full-time payroll of trafficking and, of course, catfish, of entrapment. All right, so for now, we're moving on. Ex-wife is in the area. Cannot do much, guys. Cannot be by the window. Obviously, they're trying to capitalize on my ex-wife being home. Okay. 1:37 p.m. Tuesday, April 14th, 2026. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. Ex-wife will be leaving to Mexico soon. So I'm not quite sure how you're going to be able to open up a state fraud mental health hospital inpatient entrapment without a victim such as I. Okay, so you guys got to strategize on your own. My address is 5133 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. Pretty quiet, no dog barking on command signal, and the door is locked, as you can see. Right after the game of manipulation entrapment was set in place. So this is my address again. 5133 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. Okay? You can get in touch with my ex-wife. Sure, you can put live cams on the window. You can talk to her about that, but without a victim such as I, you won't be able to open up a state. Oh, that was the owner. It looks like he's been waiting for me. There he is. Remember, he is... oh no, this is a different individual. Looks like the dollar store owner has napped. Dollar store owner has napped once I walked away from camera view. Okay, obviously these individuals want to continue riding their bike, poisoning our community, and that's another reason why there's no police officers in the area, okay? The police officers have been instructed to stay away to avoid self-incrimination. And, well, that's pretty much it, guys. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. This criminal organization is panicking, and I'm the one that's supposed to be panicking. I'm being subjected to lethal high-level frequencies and electromagnetic field waves. Okay? This is very dangerous levels from any electrical surge outage. Okay? So this is it. Over a decade of electronic harassment, and yes, I am a victim. I was bleeding from my brain, and my doctor at Oak Street Health advised me, Dr. Augustine at Oak Street Health, yes, Miguel, after reviewing my MRI and CAT scan, yes, Miguel, you were bleeding. The bleeding stopped. You have nothing to worry about. It will dry up, causing hemorrhaging and blood clot, traveling up the brainstem of the brain. And silent incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place. Plenty of second character witnesses in the area as well as, okay? All right, moving on. Pay close attention to the time frame, because as soon as I turn off the recorder, there's going to be more deployment of this individual on bike and a book bag. And the police officers are in the area posted to make sure they're undisturbed, okay? And remember, February 27, 2026, a U.S. Marshal entrapment as well, okay? So what does organized crime do when it gets too hot in the kitchen? They call in U.S. Marshal. On February 27, 2026, I was the intendant arrestee that day, okay? So don't forget the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, and you guys just saw Homer Martinez's wife clearly arriving behind. Oh, and the same attack happened with the green truck that was instructed to park here pre-holiday Christmas, okay? My son left with his girlfriend in a four-door Jeep, white Jeep, and shortly after, a green truck arrived, leaving the vehicle running with wiper blades, okay? The individual proceeded going toward the dollar store, and shortly after arrived, just like Homer Martinez, right behind me, okay? So same strategy of attack, by focusing on a vehicle or focusing on the backup alarm behind the dollar store. Same strategy. And remember, police officers involved in criminal activity, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrests, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness once I respond to the game of manipulation, entrapment. Okay, that's how that works. And this is how Thomas Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic is able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. A little community gang stalking. Make some noise. Make your mama proud. I guess that's it. All right, I guess that's it. All right, you can see clearly female, the female parked here, and her brother over there, 5139. There we go. See that? So, as you can hear, the community gang stalking, attacking the victim's psyche. All right, we're moving on, guys. That's all we got for now. 1:43 p.m. Tuesday, April 14th, 2026. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. This criminal organization is panicking, and clearly there's no work being done on the second floor. The work was done earlier as a cover-up, as a front, but their true intent is utilizing young teens with a book bag and a bike, poisoning our community. And there's another reason why this resident has no address identification to avoid self-incrimination. There's another reason why there was no search warrant, no canine dogs, no child protective services when it came to February 27th, 2026, U.S. Marshal entrapment. I was the intended arrestee that day. Okay? And same time frame as the after-school child endangerment, picking up the narcotics directly from the mailbox at 3 p.m. February 27th, 2026, U.S. Marshal entrapment. Okay? And the individual continues eluding our surveillance. The individual that was a fake arrest, catch and release, father and son. We have him on video returning back using the restroom right by the gate as a pickup. Social acting, his wife and son were not in the area, okay? As far as the red, four-door red Jeep, 5130, okay? All right, moving on. That's it. 1:45 p.m. Tuesday, April 14th, 2026. Yes, this is state fraud, mental health, hospital entrapment involving homeowner Martinez wife. Okay? And obviously, not just her. This is Town of Cicero Mayor and Town of Cicero officials clearly working on a harassment case against me. And that's the reason for homeowner Martinez. Once I focus on the white vehicle, and the white vehicle also lowered their window for added attention to catfish, bait focus, follow attention span, and the backup alarm, homeowner Martinez was instructed to take a picture of me to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger that I am harassing her. Remember, we have my ex-wife on video stating that she feels like throwing bleach and gasoline at my face. Okay? So, they do have a listening device next door. And obviously, Town of Cicero officials, we are waiting for their response if they're going to continue sending Department of Health right here to capitalize on our daily plan attacks, the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. Okay, so we are standing by. No police officers in the area, but at least we got homeowner Martinez on video and her intent. Remember, she is an employee. She is a full-time employee, just like these individuals here. Okay, and obviously their intent is right there. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Going once, going twice. All right, we're moving on, guys. This is entrapment, and we also were able to capture the young teen returning back in casual clothes. Doesn't look like he was doing much work other than driving around in the bike with narcotics, only a certain amount, of course, and the only reason he returned back is for a reload, okay? Because just imagine if this individual was caught with a large amount, that's going to, especially if there's any government agencies in the area poking around. They do have lookout men, okay? They do have, the dollar store owner has a family member driving around in an electric scooter, making sure there's no new faces in the area. We caught him on video several times, okay? And they also have other lookout men as well, okay? I am behind enemy lines, plenty of second character witnesses, and so far we've been waiting. No police officers in the area, as you can see. They have been restricted until further notice. All right, so for now, that's what we got. We got entrapment and as far as homeowner Martinez instructed. And we also have underage teenagers being recruited. And this is a school zone as well. Okay? This is a school zone. Are you ever community gang stalking? Okay, we're moving on, guys. This is, we got it. There's no doubt what is taking place beforehand. Okay? Entrapment, homeowner Martinez, taking a picture of me. The game of manipulation, entrapment, working with Town of Cicero officials. And that is pretty much it. I guess that's the reason for the high frequencies and electromagnetic field waves. Remember, my ex-wife is off today. She's in the area, and the curtains are closed, and they're trying to capitalize on my ex-wife being in the area, okay? All right. Especially after she threatened to throw bleach and gasoline at my face, okay? So that is called the game of manipulation to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger, and concern. And that's pretty much it, okay? Moving on. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort, guys.